In a culture not known for displays of passion, in a time when passions ran high, Stevens the butler lived a life of order and tranquility until the arrival of Miss Kenton, the new housekeeper.
Well, no gentleman call us allowed, of course, but what I do find a major irritation are those persons who are simply going from post to post looking for romance. This woman comes into his life and shakes him about a bit, you know.
He was a challenge to her, and she was a gal who liked to challenge.
166, take one.
Columbia Pictures presents Academy Award winners Anthony Hopkins and Emma Thompson in a Mike Nichols, John Calley, Merchant Ivory production, The Remains of the Day.
It's really two stories. There's the modern story, which is Stevens going off on a kind of quest to try to retrieve, if he can, the situation with Miss Kenton in the 50s.
See, in a very small way, I did make my own mistake, but I might still have a chance to set mine right. In fact, I'm on my way to try and do so now.
And that's the sort of framework for the whole film, but then there's what he remembers. And what he remembers is his life at Darlington Hall in the 30s, prior to the beginning of the Second World War.
What happens within this house during the conference could have considerable repercussions on the whole course that Europe is taking.
You're extremely important to this house, Miss Kenton.
Am I? There is this man to whom she finds herself deeply attracted, whose armor she simply cannot penetrate.
What are you talking about? What story is that?
Well, it's a very pretty girl. What do you think? You don't like to have pretty girls on the staff, I've noticed. Might it be that our Mr. Stevens fears distraction? Can it be that our Mr. Stevens is flesh and blood after all and cannot trust himself?
You know what I'm doing, Miss Kenton? I'm placing my thoughts elsewhere while you chatter away. He is drawn to her. He's very attracted to her, but he doesn't know that he's attracted to her.
The Chinaman from the cabinet room is now outside this door. Come and see for yourself.
I'm busy at the moment.
I shall wait. Outside.
She knows she's good, she knows she can match him, and she starts to try and get some kind of human reaction from him, actually.
One has seen lots of relationships in life in which people really love each other deeply and sincerely, but the only way they can communicate is through fighting.
Look at it. Is that, or is it not, the wrong Chinaman?
Miss Kenton, I'm very busy. I'm surprised that you have nothing better to do than stand around all day.
Mr. Stevens, look at that Chinaman and tell me the truth.
Miss Kenton, I would ask you to keep your voice down. What would the other servants think to hear us shouting at the top of our voices about Chinamen?
And I would ask you, Mr. Stevens, to turn around and look at the Chinaman.
Directed by James Ivory, produced by Ismail Merchant, and adapted for the screen by Ruth Flower Jabala, The Remains of the Day is the work of a creative team that has collaborated on over 15 films since 1961, including A Room with a View and Howard's End, which between them garnered 17 Academy Award nominations and received 6 Oscars.
When we were doing Howard's End, you felt there was something there. You know, something.
Eigenhandig de onderwereld een lesje te leren in Right to Kill.